Hello, my name is Arthur Freeman and I'm a graduating senior at Florida State University's College of Communication and Information. My area of specialization is help desk support, and I strongly believe in helping the user achieve their goals while working. Hardworking, confident, enthusiastic, and determined are just 4 adjectives that describe me and will make me an asset on any job that I choose to be a part of.
For my YouTube communication project, I am replacing a broken screen on an IBM R51 laptop computer. This video is intended for users who are familiar with IBM R-Series laptops, users who want to learn how to replace the screen without having to pay for the cost of having someone do it for them, or just general fans of laptop repair. For this repair, you will need one IBM R51 laptop, 1 screwdriver, Phillips head. I recommend also having a knife with a very sharp tip on it to access the smaller unreachable screws that you can't get out with your regular screwdriver, as well as the replacement screen that's going to go in. Now that we have our tools, we're ready to go on with the first step. For step 1, we must separate the monitor portion of the laptop from the computer part of the portion of the laptop. What we need to do is we need to unscrew the many screws that are around the bottom and the sides of the laptop, as well as the screws that are on the bottom of the laptop, in order to separate the monitor from the bottom of the laptop. Now that the old screen has been removed and properly disposed of, we have to insert the new screen into the old monitor housing. First off, we're going to take off the old plate so that we can safely fit the new screen back into the monitor housing. We're going to make sure everything fits flushly so that the monitor can just slide right back in. Okay. We're going to slide this down. Okay. Just make sure everything fits perfectly the way that it's supposed to go and the way that we had it in the old monitor. Okay. We also want to place our wires so that the wires will be able to connect properly when we get ready to reattach it back to our monitor. We're going to take our plate and we're going to reinsert it back over our new monitor as such, and we're going to tighten it down. We're going to do some further readjusting as the laptop screen has properly been replaced in the housing. Now the next step from here is to re-screw with the old screws back into the holes that are around the bottom of the screen, as well as the holes that are on the side. We must do this with our screwdriver and our knife wherever applicable. Once we get everything screwed in, we'll be ready to put it back on, reattach it back to the laptop housing, and then we'll be ready to go to turn on the laptop. Okay, as you can see, I have installed the new screen into the old housing, and we have re-screwed the screws, and I guess along the way I've missed a screw. I lost one, but I was able to re-screw every other screw here, and we've got the new screen securely in the housing, And now it's ready to be rejoined again with the other laptop. And due to time constraints, I'm going to just show the finished product, and the next thing you'll see is the reattached screen with the laptop and the functioning product at the end. And as a side note, having this knife was a really good plus, because it was able to get down in there where my screwdriver couldn't get in, and provide the torque needed to reach these screws and screw them out of there, and unscrew and rescrew the screws back on, resulting in the finished product. Okay guys, in this final part I was able to reunite the monitor portion of the laptop with the keyboard and the motherboard part of the laptop, using these connections right here and connecting them back together and screwing the screws that were right here, as well as on various places on the bottom of the laptop, as well as on the side here. And as you can see, some of the covers right here for the laptop have been lost in the process, because I took those off in the beginning when I first separated the monitor screen. But the moment of truth will be when I turn on the laptop and the screen comes on. The screen functions normally, and looks like we have a functioning product here. It boots up very well, and I'm going to allow it to boot up for just a little bit longer here before I cut this section of the video till it gets to the blue portion of the screen, just to show you that the color is on and it functions. And Windows XP is showing on the screen here. The screen has turned blue, and as you can see, it functions very normally, as if the screen wasn't even replaced at all. As you can see, the cursor is moving around, and you get the Windows XP startup right here. And I'm going to shut this down right now, but this is to show you that the monitor does work after it has been replaced. And as you can see, the on-screen functions at the bottom of the screen. The battery and the hard drive light and the wireless light is on, and it just went off now, just to show you that the full functionality of the screen has been retained through the transfer of the old screen. Okay guys, I just took you through a lengthy process of how to replace a laptop screen on an IBM R51 laptop. If there's any questions, you could reach me at my email address that is listed on my Interactive Resume website, as well as the email address that is listed on my YouTube profile. I thank you, and I appreciate you for your time. And good luck to you guys out there that might try this at your leisure and at your home. So thank you, and have a nice day.